Alright, how we doing today? Welcome to your readings. I'm going to see if I can fly through the entire zodiac wheel today. Do some little short mini readings. If you have any questions about me or anything, check my description. Give me Aries, please. Let's go with Aries. Let's just start at the beginning. Aries, please. Aries. Current energy for Aries, please. There's not what we want to see. Ooh, boss mode. Boss mode. Aries in boss mode. Okay, Aries, you have some kind of itch that you need to scratch. There is something that is itching at your soul that you need to pull out. The universe is like, do this, do this, do this, do this. You're like, you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it, and you keep thinking about it. This could be something that you did in the past that maybe you were successful at it, but it didn't work, or it brought a lot of chaos to your life, or it just wasn't the path that you wanted to walk on at that time. So it's like you kind of like walked away from it, or you decided to move away from it, or get away from it, or try to not be involved with it. And this could have been something in regards to people, or celebrating, or working within a community of people. But you are the boss. You're the boss mode here. You are the starter. You're the pioneer. You are the initiator, the one who needs to take action on this, because I'm getting like an ahead of your time energy. Like, if you do this thing now, you will be ahead of the curve. You will be ahead of whatever it is that you are itching to do. Like, this is like, I need to do this. I can't stop thinking about this. Every time I think about this. Every time I do this thing, I think about it. It's like, what is that thing that you cannot stop envisioning yourself doing? There's like this passion that you're like holding on to. I'm drawn to them like holding on to those cups, like you're holding on to something. Let's go. Tell us more about this, please. Or let's go the challenge. What's your challenge for this, please? Challenge for your challenge is taking massive action towards this. Your challenge could be driving in the wrong direction. Your challenge could be something at home, or home life, or feeling like you need to do other things instead of this thing. Your challenge is going after this. Why are you not taking more action on this? Why are you not moving in the direction of this? It's something that you used to do. It's something that you did before. I'm picking up on maybe like an energy of like the last cycle, the cycle before the last cycle, like 7-8 years ago. Maybe like from 2012 to 2018-ish, around in there. Like, you used to do it then. And it got to be too much. It got to be overwhelming. It got to be ruthless. And it gave you maybe it was the way that you were going into it, but it gave you battle wounds. It gave you scars. It made you put up a wall. It made you think that that's the only side to this passion of yours. Like that's the only path to doing this is not the path that you want to take. But for some reason, you're still thinking about this. Like, is there a way to do this without getting involved with all of the other stuff that's going to cause you to depreciate? What's an angle that you can take that will set you on the right path without the battle wounds, without the scars, without feeling like you were stabbed in the back? Advice, please, for Aries. Advice, please. You're the pioneer. That itch that you're feeling needs to be scratched. Walk towards the past. Walk towards it. It's go into it with new eyes. Go into it with a new vibe. Go into it with you just don't know. You just don't know. Things are not going to be the same as they were before. If you had experienced a reality that wasn't what you thought that it was going to be, and so you decided to leave this dream behind, leave this passion behind, leave it, throw it out. I'm not doing this. This isn't the life I want to live. It's not the place I want to be. These aren't the people I want to be around. This isn't. It is. Maybe you're meant to change the environment. Maybe you're meant to bring a different side to this coin. Maybe you're meant to do this thing and bring a certain energy or a certain light to a negative aspect of a certain field or a certain career. But you're like, you need to go into it with fresh eyes, a fresh perspective, like a kid, like, oh, I still love this. I want to give to this. I still dream about this fantasy of a romance with this passion. You're romanticizing something in your dreams and you're not going towards it because you're thinking it's going to be like it was before. You're thinking that you're going to get stabbed and depreciate. It's like you're afraid you're going to get wrinkles faster or something if you do this thing. But you're moving, the energy has moved. The energy has moved. You may have spent a lot of time cultivating this dream. A lot of time. And then you just walked away from it. Okay. Give me just a little bit more on this, please, for Aries. It's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you fulfillment. It's going to allow you to be able to take care of yourself. Whatever this dream is, see it bigger. Dream it. Believe it. Move towards it. It's some kind of something that you're supposed to be creating. You think about this thing all the time. You dream about it. You see yourself doing it. What is it? Schedule it in, Aries. Schedule it in. Okay? Just make a little time every day. And move towards it. Just move towards it. This should not be your challenge. Moving towards the things that bring you joy. Okay? Until we meet again. Let's go Taurus. Taurus, how we doing? Taurus, how we doing? Welcome. Welcome to your reading. Just sit here. Taurus, give me Taurus, please. Give me Taurus, please. Give me Taurus, please. Yeah. Okay. There's an energy of rivalry. You want to be the best. You want to capitalize and conquer, and you're getting feedback. It's like a feedback loop of at work. It's like a energy of whatever I'm doing, it's not enough. Tell us more about this, please. Or you're fighting with somebody in regards to a relationship or some kind of, I'm not picking up on relationship. You're fighting with yourself. You're fighting with yourself about your intuition and what you actually want to do. It could be as simple as the divine telling you not to eat that cheeseburger and you eat it anyways. Kind of a thing. You're like, but that's just an example. But the universe is pulling you in a direction. The universe wants you to take action on your vitality. And the universe is tapping into your subconscious and it's pulling things out, and they're trying to get you to listen. To get you to get on the right path, to get you to follow your vitality, to get you to pursue your life force, your vigor, your drive, your energy. That's like a low energy that I'm picking up on, and it's like a battle within yourself, a battle within the mind, a battle within the, like, it's constant, like, they're better than me, I need to be better, or there's like a rivalry going on at work, maybe? Let's find out more. Confrontation. That's some kind of fight. Maybe you don't know who you are. Or you're learning how to listen to your intuition. You're learning how to go after what you want to go after. You're learning how to take action. But it's in regards to the divine, like, speaking to you. Your subconscious. It's like some kind of programming that you have in regards to yourself. Like, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? You're being tricked. You're being tricked by material things. You want to build, you want to create. You're like, is this my identity? Is that my identity? Should I make this? Should I choose this? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? And it's like who am I? What do I need to do to be the best? How am I going to be the best? How am I going to, and it's just trickery. It's your ego battle of identity. Your work identity of how you are perceived. You want to be seen a certain way, but your intuition is like, actually, that's not who you are. And you feel it. You feel this. There's some kind of pull that you're being, because it's not you. You're being tricked. You're being pulled. The divine is trying to pull you in a certain direction. And you're not listening. Look, these guys, these guys are like floating away. It's like they're heading off to Mr. D's house. Right? And your gut is like, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go over to Mr. D's house. What are you doing over there? Why you want to go over there? But you're constantly going there every single day. It's like a battle of the mind. Battle of the ego of who you want to be or who you want to be perceived as. Tell us more about the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, please. Tell us more about this, please. You want peace. You want calm. You want things to get better. You're like, I'm ready for things to get better inside the mind. I'm ready for this to chill out. Tell us more. Listen. You just gotta listen. And go with what the divine is telling you. Stop fighting the divine. Stop fighting your intuition. Stop fighting the current, the water. Let it flow. And they will point you to exactly who you need to be in regards to your identity about work. And things then will get better. Stop eating the cheeseburger when they tell you not to eat the cheeseburger. Because your identity is not to be unhealthy. That's an example. Okay, what is your intuition telling you? Does it say turn here and you don't turn and then boom, you get into a car accident? Discernment. Oh, you're like, that's too foo-foo. You don't believe in the foo-foo. You don't believe that you have spirit guides. You don't believe that there's people around you whispering in your ear. It needs to be logistical. It needs to be logic and rough. It can't just flow. Life's not supposed to just flow. Are you kidding? It's got to be hard work. It's got to be rough. It's got to be rah. Let's tap into that femininity. Listen. It's just a matter of listening. You're being called over here. You need to go over there. Okay? Taurus? I hope that was helpful. Until we meet again. Gemini. Gemini. How we doing, Gemini? Welcome to your reading. Let's go. for Gemini, please. Did you see that? All those cards. Let's go, Gemini. Give me Gemini, please. Why do they keep falling on my lap? Give me Gemini, please. Gemini. Please give me Gemini. Sorry, one more. Gemini, please. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Thank you. Oh. Mr. D came back. Give me Gemini's current energy, please. Whoa. King of Swords, the Sun, and the Hangman in your current energy. And the Emperor on the bottom. That's Aries energy. King of Swords in your current energy. This is a strategic planning. Something that needs illuminating, or something that needs to be illuminated, or something that requires you just to see things a bit differently. There's a pause that needs to happen before you are able to move forward. Possibly as a boss, or maybe a dad energy is here, or it's just an energy of something that's going to bring you happiness and joy and bliss, and something that is in regards to who you are. Or maybe just being outside. But it's a plan. It's a formulated plan. Like being the master of this plan. Being in charge of the logistics. Being in charge of the analytics. Being in charge of seeing some kind of project through. I'm picking up on a project because the Emperor is here. And he's like... he takes charge and he initiates, and he's like the big boss daddy, right? But this is something in regards to your identity, and it needs a different perspective. Something that you're doing, maybe you may not realize that it's a part of your identity, but that's how it's being perceived. Or how you are perceiving it. Like, I need to do this because this is who I am. But it's something... Tell me more about the Hangman, please. I just saw the page of swords flip over. It could be just kind of like looking into it. Let's just look into something a little bit more. Look into it. This is deep looking into it. This Mr. King, he studies the room. He's read the books. He knows. He understands the subject. He understands everything that needs to happen in regards to whatever you're doing. He already knows. He's not no page. You're not a page. You're coming up as a king, but he needs to see. Something needs to be brought to light. Tell us more, please. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more for Gemini, please. What is this? Thank you. Whoa, look at that. This is the third time this card's come out, but now it's in the reversed. Why? We don't want that in the reverse. Tell us more, please. No, tell us more. that one came out in the reverse too. This is an energy of, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to do it my way, and I don't care if I fail. And I'm gonna do it the non-traditional way, and I need to learn a lesson. You're gonna need to learn a lesson about whatever you're trying to do, because you're not gonna do it how it should be done, or how a traditional way of doing it. You're like, I want to do this different. I want to just test this. I want to test the waters to see if I'll float. It's like, you're not going to float. You're going to sink. This is like a forewarning energy of, let's try to do this the right way first. But there's no like bad way to do anything, because if you learn a lesson, then you learn a lesson, and then you won't drown next time, right? Oh my goodness, Gemini. It's like, why did I put the Emperor back? The Emperor will be like stubborn, like, no, we're doing this way, and I want to do it this way, and you need to see this differently. Tell us more about this, please. Tell me more. What's the plan? What's the strategic plan? What is it? Tell us about this, please. This is you. I don't care about the consequences. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what you have to say about this. I don't care what anybody thinks, anybody says, and your intuition is like, no, that's not the way to do it. Let's not do it that way. Let's not do it that way. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do what I want. Because I'm strong enough from yesterday. Okay, so if you proceed in the direction that you are going in regards to not formulating a strategic plan, not seeing something from a different angle, refusing and being stubborn and charging into this like a bat at it, charging into this, going after this is not going to end the way that you think it's going to end. It's going to be a battle. It's going to give you trauma. I would tap into your inner goddess. I would tap into your inner goddess of strength and emotions and like feelings. Like, really look at how you feel in regards to a action. If the action that you're going to take feels hasty or violent or aggressive or not illuminated or in the light, I would pause. I would pause. Take a moment to just be. You don't have to do. You are a human being, not a human doing. Welcome. Oh, I know. You've heard that before. I know. We've all heard that before. But listen. Listen. When she speaks to you, when she says, don't charge in, keep your emotions in check. Formulate a strategy. Formulate a plan. Tap into your inner goddess. The inner goddess wouldn't charge in. She'd already know. She'd already know what she needed to do. This is two different decisions that are equally viable. They're equal. That's why she can't make a decision, because there's two good things here. Anything else? That's success for you, baby. Tell us more about this. Tell us more. Just one more, please. Judgment. Why judgment, though? Use your best judgment. Use your best judgment. You're loaded with opportunities. You're loaded with ideas. You are loaded with options. Discernment. 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 Take a step back and write a list. Pros and cons, baby. Pros and cons. And don't make a decision unless you can go into it like a goddess. If you're charging in recklessly, think twice. You don't want to drown. And then come crying to everybody later that you made a mistake. Because you tried to do something the non-traditional way. Okay, Gemini. Until we meet again, take care. Ooh, Cancer. Cancer, I did a reading for you yesterday with an extended. Cancer came through. I wasn't going to do an extended. I just wanted to do a couple readings, and then it was like Cancer was like, do like a 2-hour reading for Cancer. That's what it felt like. All right, Cancer, let's go. Ooh, there's the moon. All right, stay here or move on. Let's move. Okay. One more. Cancer. We can come back. Cancer, stay. Move. Okay. Thank you. Cancer. What deck do we use this? We used this one for you yesterday. Let's go. Give me Cancer, please. Cancer. Quick reading for the sign of Cancer, please. Cancer. There you are. Time to get in your crabby crab and go on your way. The current energy for Cancer, please. Current energy for Cancer, please. Seeing trouble. Current energy for Cancer, please. I said I was seeing travel. Where you going? You're out and about. You're heading somewhere. You've got a lot of confidence. Everything is changing for you. Tell me about this moon, please. All right. So you don't think that things are changing for you. Your subconscious programming, like we talked about yesterday, is poverty. Poverty mindset. You are in the vibration of, it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter how long I work on this or how long I study, I'm still going to experience a personal winter. I'm still going to experience the life that I used to live. No matter what I do, nothing is going to change. This is unconscious programming. This was fed to you when you were a child. It's just your subconscious controlling your reality. It's devil energy. Your subconscious programming is locked into fear. Your subconscious programming is locked into poverty. Your subconscious programming is looking for validation in your current reality to prove the beliefs that you have to be true in regards to your reality. You won't accept that things are going to change. You're not accepting that the wheel is always turning because you haven't experienced that within your reality. And the reason why you haven't experienced that within your reality is because this is the source from which you create your reality. You're creating your reality from a lack mindset. You're creating your reality from not having enough. You're creating your reality from I'm broke, or I've always been broke. I'm always going to be broke. You're creating your reality from that. Whatever I do, it's not enough. However I cultivate and try to create and become a master, it's not enough. So the more you think it's not enough, then the universe gives you more lack. And then the cycle is repeating. All you gotta do is believe that everything is changing. I no longer have to feel like I don't have enough. Everything that I have is enough. I'm enough. Everything that I have is enough. Downsize. If you need to downsize to validate your belief system, then downsize. You have enough. Do you have anything to give? Then give. Get rid of stuff. You don't need it anyways. Your inner world needs to be illuminated. Your inner world needs some sunshine to shine on it. And to walk away from the past. If this is resonating at all with you, you should watch that reading that I did yesterday with the extended. This came up in your past. You had already left a situation. You had already walked away. You're already making the change, but nothing was changing because of your mindset. You're unable to see the opportunities that are being offered to you because of programming. All right, well then, give us some advice, please, if they're not going to go over there. Some advice, please. Advice, please, for Cancer. Oh, sorry, I didn't shovel. Advice, you gotta go. Somewhere. I don't know, change your home, downsize. Sorry. Charge. I'm drawn to the tigers. They are feisty and they are dominating this chariot and they are taking off and going out, as well as the Queen of Wands here. This is action on your passions, action on your future, action on, I'm not just going to sit here anymore. I'm going to go with my head on fire. But you're going to attract the same situation if you don't change your mindset. Cancer, please. Tell me more. Tell us more about this. Okay. I'm picking up on an energy of you learning how to be confident, learning how to be strong, moving in a new direction, and just having the belief that things are going to be better. Things are going to be much better. Things are going to be a lot easier. You're going to have incorporated all of the things, all of the lessons, all of the experiences are going to be incorporated into this new cycle. And it may have been karmic. It could be a karmic lesson that you are walking through at this time. And it's just like, hold the faith. Stay strong. Really hold on to the idea of things getting better. Hold on to the idea that the wheel is turning. Hold on to the idea that you can go after whatever it is that you want to go after. And it doesn't mean that things are going to remain in the dark, in the poverty mindset, and mastering that craft. It is a new cycle, so you have to have faith that that craft that you've been working on so diligently is going to start looking up for you. Okay, Cancer? Go check out that reading. I go much deeper into that reading yesterday. And there's an extended, if it resonates at all. Hold the faith. Keep the faith, Cancer. All right? Dun dun dun. Leo. Where should we go, Leo? Right here? Over here? All right, thank you. How we doing, Leo? What's going on for Leo? Ooh, ah. What's going on for Leo, please? Leo. Give me Leo, please. Give me Leo. Current energy for Leo. Oh. Why won't things change? Nothing is changing. Where's my money? I think this has come out for you before, Leo. Where's my money? You want to be the boss. You want to be the, but wait a second. This is you and this is somebody. There could be somebody in your energy that wants to come in and be the love of your life. I don't know why that's coming through. Ooh, this could be somebody coming back from the dead. This could be somebody that you thought that you would never hear from again. Coming in to be mature with their emotions. Coming in to be strong with their emotions. This person probably wasn't very mature in the past. This person was probably not so cool with their emotions, not very giving, and they saw you and they're like, ooh, you are gorgeous, you are beautiful, you are magnetic, you are divine, you are a creature of the light. I am so attracted to you, I am so drawn to you. And it fizzled. Something, it went out. It went out. They went out, you went out, you probably left them. Bye, I'm out of here because you're not giving me what you want to give me. But now they want to come in and be like, can we reboot this? Can we restart this? Because you are a goddess. And I want to see if we can make our garden flourish and make our garden grow and make our relationship grow into this beautiful thing. And then, but you're like, I don't know if I can date because I'm still not doing very good financially. Things are not changing for me. I'm still sitting in a place of I don't want to say it, a black. You're mentally in a state of, I'm the boss. I'm going to create this global business. I am going to have my beach house. I'm going to have my vacation home. I'm going to have my winter home. I'm going to have my boats and I'm going to have my cars and I'm going to have all this stuff. But it's not here yet. When is it going to come in? And then this person's like floating around in your energy, like, ooh, where's Leo? Where's Leo? Can we start this over? Can we redo this? Can this be a thing again? Can you give me a call, please? Like, can you just call me? Because I want to see if we can make this work. I want to see if we can make magic. I want to see if we can grow this into something beautiful. I don't think you were worried about it, though. I don't think you're worried about love at all. You're worried about your vitality. You're worried about your vigor. You're worried about how you're going to illuminate your truth at this time and bring in the good stuff. You want to feel blissful. You want to feel alive. You want to feel like the sun is taking care of you. And right now, it's like you're still, it's like a greasy energy. And you're clawing yourself out of like tar. And you're bringing yourself out of this pit of despair that you used to be in. That's what I'm picking up on. Oh boy. Oh, Leo. Told ya. Told ya. I sensed it. When am I gonna get mine? Where's mine? Where's mine at? I want the apple. I want the tree. I want the house. I want. When's it coming in for me? When am I going to be the King of Pentacles? When's it gonna happen? Alright, tell us. Alright, well, okay, so what? I don't know. Tell us more, please. What else do you want to add to Leo? Maybe you do want this person to come in. This person might be your everything. This person might be your wish. This person might be very slow moving. This person may have created trauma for you. This person could be a earth sign or a Virgo, or could be a fire sign, but more earthy. It's more of an earthy energy. But there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. And then you're like, this is all I want. Like, my wish is for this person to come back. My wish is for this to be resurrected. I would want nothing more than for this person to come back into my energy. What about that money though, Leo? What about that money, right? Come back into my energy. Come back to me. Come back. Where are you? Maybe they'll come back and take care of you. I don't know. Where are you? Where did you go? All right. What's the plan with this person? What are they doing? They may not see this as a divine connection. They could be getting fooled right now by the devil. Tell me more. Why is this the Lovers reversed? Why don't they see this connection as divinely guided? Is this why they're stalling? There's like so much love here though. Maybe it's not worth. They're thinking too much. There's too much thought involved. They're not seeing the opportunity. They're all up in their head. All up in their head. They don't see how this can be a success. They don't see how this could be a party. So they're going to sit there and they're going to do nothing. They're not going to do anything. They're assuming that this is going to be fights and arguments and a lack of respect and a relationship where everybody's out for themselves. It's not harmonious. So they sit in fear and they sit in a mental prison. They sit not realizing that things could be turned around. They're not seeing the clarity. They're not seeing the truth. They're not seeing how this could be a committed, successful relationship. They could be too focused on their money. Sorry, Leo. But you need to be focused on your money too. Be that King of Pentacles and you'll attract better. Wait for that money to come in and you're going to attract better. If they are indecisive at all, bye. Bye. I ain't waiting for nobody. You want to go? You want to stay gone? Stay gone. You think this is going to be a challenge for you? Bye. Ain't no challenge for me. It's not a challenge for me. All right. Virgo. The Virgin. You could have a home-based business. We will leave that there since I've already showed you. And we're going to switch. Virgo. Give me Virgo, please. I love these cards. Virgo, please. Virgo. Give me Virgo, please. What's going on in Virgo's energy? Oh, Mr. D. No, stay away. Lies, deception. You are in a state of fear. You are trying to balance it all. This is a energy of trickery in regards to your current mental stability. You're like, I've got all this stuff that I need to do, all these things that I need to accomplish. I am the one who needs to take care of it all. I'm the one who needs to carry this. If I were to delegate, then things would fall apart. Tell me more about this, please. Is there some kind of love? There's some kind of love that you are holding. Tell us more. This is you. You want transformation inside of a relationship that you believe that this person is your divine feminine. Excuse me. This is also, you believe that this person is going to be a lot of fights. I don't know why you're expecting, this is like what happened with Leo. You're expecting a fight. You're expecting to argue with this person, or this person isn't going to give you the validation that you want, or you are assuming that this person is going to need a lot of validation. You're assuming that this person is going to need a lot of like emotional praise, and you're kind of afraid that they're going to require maybe more than you're willing to give. But you definitely want the energy of the Empress, your divine feminine, your perfect woman, to transform between the two of you. You want the energy to change. You want, this is you, the King of Pentacles over here. You want things to transform between the two of you, but you're wrapped up in these illusions, probably at work or balancing life, thinking that you have to do so much and make sure everything is, you know, taken care of. Like you're the sole responsibility for maybe a home-based business or some kind of business that needs your nurturing. But there's like love. There's a lot of emotions here. There's love that wants to be given. Somebody is sitting pretty with their cup of love and they're ready to go. I'm drawn to the water here on the ground. Somebody wants to be wet. If you know what I mean. Somebody wants to be wet in their seashell. Oh. All right, tell us more, please, for Virgo. Tell us more for Virgo, please. Why the Five of Swords? Thank you. The Lovers. Six of Wands, Page of Wands, excuse me. Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers came out for why the Five of Swords. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time to fight. I ain't got time to praise you. I'm more focused on, you're in the energy of being more focused on how am I going to build my business? How am I going to invest my money? I am slowly building my empire. I am slowly building the sustainable life that I've always dreamed of and that I deserve. It's all about me. I don't have time to give you the praise, to give you the respect, to give you the love. I don't have time for it. And you think if you don't have time to give this person the love and attention that they want, there's going to be fights. There's going to be arguments. You think that this is going to be a bunch of fighting and arguments, and maybe you should just ask or find out first before you start assuming that this person is going to be the way that you think that they're going to be. Especially if you're holding an immense amount of love for this person. Maybe you should just try offering that love, offering that cup, offering those emotions. Offer the emotions. This is the devil. That's the devil. Tricking you into believing that this person is going to disrupt your life or disrupt your balance or disrupt your equal, perfect harmony between your home and work life. Dang, Virgo. Like that, huh? Tell us more about Virgo, please. Tell us more, please. You just want to stay single. Just stay single then. You just want to be single, stay single. You just want to sit with your money, sit with your money. You don't want to give to other people. You want to be comfortable alone. Then be comfortable alone. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Okay, Virgo. Till we meet again. Libra. Leo, brah. What's up, Libra? What's up, Libra? Give me Libra, please. Give me Libra, please. Ooh, that High Priestess is coming out today. She's coming out from hiding. Tap in. Tap in. What do you hear? What do you feel? Six of Pentacles. Give me Libra, please. Libra, Libra, please. Libra. Libra. Ooh, Libra likes that. Three of Cups. Let's go celebrate with friends. You might have too much to do, though. You might have too much to do. Tell us more, please. Seems like you want to go out and you want to be with people and you're like overwhelmed with work, school, whatever. You're overwhelmed with it. You want to go out and party. Let's go celebrate nothing. Let's just go. Tell me about Libra, please. What else? Oh, 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 oh. Love. Love is in the air. Oh, love is in the air. I just want to take your clothes off. I want to take your clothes off. Take my clothes off. Take my clothes off. Please, please, will you? Will you please? I'm so attracted to you. I just want to lick your face. Ah. You got too much going on. You've got too much going on, Libra. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling bored. You're feeling responsible. This is a responsible energy. You are working like the queen bee. You're working and working and working and fighting for that collaboration. You're fighting for that teamwork. You're fighting for that goal together as a team. You're going after it, but it's a lot for you. You're not used to the vigorous activity of being a diligent worker. You like the freedom. I'm picking up like a Sagittarius energy. You want like that freedom. You want the excitement, the travel, and you're like confined to where you're at. I want to break free. You're building though. Okay. You're building your dreams. You're building your life. You're building your family. You're building everything right now. So don't throw it all away by wanting to escape with the girls for one night, or go out and do something small. Don't throw your gains away, in one night. But there's this person here. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more about this Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, please. Tell me. Tell me. Uh-oh. Anything that you thought was stable, it's not going to be stable anymore. Oh, shenanigans. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This could be a disaster. This relationship could be a disaster for you, and you're being pulled into the past. You're being pulled into the familiar. You're being pulled back by repeating patterns. You're being pulled back into incomplete cycles and lessons not learned. This person is coming off as arrogant. They're coming off as very handsome. They're coming off as something that you have always dreamed of. And maybe I'm getting at the energy that you are finally ready for a family, or you want to have a family, or you are like counting down the days, like it's time for me to have a family. You want that in your life. Like, how am I going to build my family? How am I going to make things feel like they did when I was a kid? I'm ready for that feeling. How am I going to create this? But this person is going to test you. It's not going to be harmonious. You're going to expect this to be harmonious. You're going to expect this person to probably treat you a different way than most people treat you. Maybe you're very attractive and maybe you're gorgeous, and I'm picking up on like you probably attract a lot of people and you turn people down. I'm turning you down. But this person turned you down, or they break your heart, or they come in and they are sneaky. They are doing things behind your back when you're not even looking, and they are taking your heart with them. I'm going to take her heart and I'm going to carry it away, and then boom, everything is destroyed. Everything that you have been building and cultivating and working so hard for over here, it's like you've been working and going to school and creating, building your life, and now you're like ready for a relationship, or you're ready for a family, and you want to start, doing those kind of things. But I don't think this person is the person that you are expecting them to be. They could come in like everything that you've ever wanted. They can bring that sense of the past. Like, maybe they remind you of a parent. They remind you of their dad, or they remind you of their mom, or they've got this vibe to them that you're just like, woo, this is perfect. They're perfect. And then they're going to rip the rug out from underneath you and take your heart with it. They're going to steal from you. Steal your heart. Steal your love. And you're probably just gonna allow this to happen. Oh no. Tell us some advice, please, for Libra. Give me some advice for Libra, please. Oh no. Libra, watch out. Watch out for Mr. Handsome. Watch out for the sexy ones. Watch out. If it's too good to be true, it probably is, okay? You stay focused on you. You stay focused on your money. Ow! Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Stay focused on you. Don't walk away from who you are becoming. Don't walk away from the legacy that you're trying to create. And even if this person comes in and it's not worth your time, it's not worth the investment, you learned something. They taught you something, right? You learned something. But if this person comes in and rips your heart out, don't stop moving forward. Like, make sure you realize that you still have, options of becoming whoever you want to be. If you want a family, you're still able to have a family. Don't walk away. Don't walk away from building that life that you want to nurture. Keep building the life that you want to nurture. Just because somebody comes in to your energy and flips everything around doesn't mean that you have to be depressed. It doesn't mean you have to feel anything. Right? You don't have to feel anything. Just neutrality, right? Go into it like, I'm good either way. I'm good either way. I'm not going to build this up in the mind, and I'm not going to assume that this is going to be over next week. Go into it like, I'm the boss, and I'm going to keep doing what I want to do in regards to my money. I'm still going to work on my money, even though I'm learning these lessons in the meantime. I'm still going to move forward with my life, even though you're here. I'm not going to stop doing. Most times we don't have control. Most times there is no control. You have to learn the lessons with certain people. It's what you came here to do. What you signed up for. This person could be a big fat lesson for you, which could open the doors to somebody else. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure you don't lose hope for life if this doesn't work out. Like, you finally open the door for somebody. I finally have found somebody. I finally am opening my heart to somebody, and it's not the person. Don't be like, oh, well, every time I open my heart to somebody, then shit hits the fan, kind of a vibe. You want to be like, all right, who's next? And I know Libra has no problem doing that. Who's next? I was ready, but now I'm not ready anymore. Stay ready. Keep those options open. You'll know. You'll know when it's time. Alright. Scorpio. How are my Scorpios? I love a good Scorpio. Scorpio. Alright, give me Scorpio, please. Ace of Wands. We're going to leave that there. We're going to leave that there, right there, like that. We're going to switch to these guys. Ooh, Five of Swords at the bottom. How are we doing, Scorpio? Give me Scorpio, please. Sorry if that's loud. Give me Scorpio, please. That's good. Scorpio. Oh no, Scorpio. Were you interested in a romantic partner and they turned out to be somebody that they're not? You wanted the commitment. You wanted the life. You wanted the happiness. You wanted to be with somebody permanently. And it didn't work. It was probably toxic. Or you guys trauma bonded, or you bonded over alcohol, or you bonded over drugs, porn, any kind of toxic behavior. This person wasn't high vibrational, to say the least. And they probably left. They walked away. They walked out. And you got in your car and you said, bye. I'm going to go and I'm going to head out towards my future, towards my dreams. They left, you left. This could go either way. They left or you left. I'm picking up on they left though, because you're not very happy about this outcome to a potential marriage that you thought was going to happen. Potential marriage that you assumed was going to be your reality with this toxic person. Challenge, please, for Scorpio. Challenge, please, for Scorpio. Temperance and the Page of Wands in your challenge. Well, first we'll start with Temperance in your challenge. This is like extremes. You're living an extreme. It's like pull back and live in moderation. And with the Page of Wands, it could be extremes in regards to your desires, your motives, your childlike desires. Tell me more. Challenge. You don't want to swing too far, right? You want to keep things balanced, right? You don't want to swing too far to the right because you're mad. You don't want to swing too far to the left because you are like crazy excited energy. You want to like really try to maintain your balance here. Maintain the I'm not going to go too far this way or I'm not going to go too far that way. Like imagine yourself on a tightrope and like you have to just make minor adjustments here, here. Like you don't want to get too drunk because then you got to recover for the next week, you know, but you don't want to like not drink. Does that make sense? Like if you are an alcoholic or if you do drink alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't just quit. Don't just quit one day unless you really feel like it's necessary. But I did. Alcohol is nasty. Alcohol's so bad. Alcohol makes you do things that you wouldn't normally do. Alcohol is how the devil will possess you. Takes advantage of you, makes you do things that you will regret. You're going to the extreme on whatever it is. It's pull back your energy. Pull back the anger. Pull back the happiness. You don't have to be a foo-foo, fluffy, happy-go-lucky person all the time. Just a little bit. A little happiness here, a little anger there. You know? Just keep it chill because you're going through it. This message is for somebody who is experiencing heartbreak. A truth was revealed that can no longer be unseen, which has caused heartbreak, which has caused loss, which has caused sadness of somebody that you really loved or really wanted to have a solid commitment with, but they were toxic. I'm just going to repeat that. You guys probably did the same thing together. Tell us more, please. Tell us more about Scorpio, please. Or tell us about love for this person. hold on to the love. Hold on to it. There is a energy of inner reflection that needs to be taken place. This is like, find your inner peace and find the love that you could give to yourself. It's like, how can I reflect on the relationship? How can I reflect on what we went through together? How am I going to see that this are the lessons that I needed to learn, or this person wasn't good for me? How can I go into this kind of like with a different perspective in a way? I don't foresee you being that hard to look at or have much trouble finding love. There could be many people here available, but this is like, I'm squirting my tears to everybody that I know. This is like somebody who goes around and, not always, this is just what I'm picking up on. This is like you crying to everybody about this relationship, and the divine is like, hold it. Hold on a second here. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's think about this relationship for a second. Was it healthy? Was it balanced? Was it good for me? Was I able to do the things that the divine is calling me to do within this relationship? Was it actually going to move me forward? And was it actually healthy? I think your answer is no. I think you know the answer to that. It was comfortable, and it was fun, and it was playful, right? But don't over exaggerate your feelings, or don't like run around and shed that juice where it doesn't need to be shed. This is like, let's have some maturity in regards to our emotions. Let's think about this logically. Was this relationship good for me? But like, look at, like, really go deep into this relationship inside the mind. Reflect, look at this person, look at this relationship over and over and over again until you get your answers and heal. It's the quickest way to heal is to go into meditation and look at You want to know why something happened? You go into meditation and ask for guidance. Ask for them to show you. And look at it all. Look at all of the experiences that you shared together. You will be shown. You may not want to look at it, but you will be shown. All right? All right, Scorpio. I did a reading for you the other day. There's a extended on there as well if you're interested. I'm not sure if this resonates with that, but I don't even remember what the reading was about, but it was good enough. I made an extended, so you should check that out if you are interested. My website, I got a new website, backwardsuniverse.com. It's for people who gotta look at the past. Sometimes you gotta go back to go forward, you know. All right. Scorpio, thank you. Sagittarius. Let's go. Nope. Which deck can you predict? Can you use your intuition knowing the decks that I have. I feel like I'm called over there, but this deck is silly. Let's go. We'll just try it. This is the queer tarot. All right, let's go. Give me Sagittarius, please. Give me Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Please give me Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Okay, that's good. Uh-oh. Poverty. Poverty mindset. Poverty thinking. You're feeling the limitations of Earth. We'll see. Give me the current energy for... Oh. Uh-oh. You might think somebody is your divine counterpart at this time, or you might think that this person is in harmony with you, but they may not be. And you could want to present them with love. You could present them with a gift. You want to give to this person, but this person might not be what you think they are. Tell us more about this, please. But if you... Okay, this is what they're telling me. You might not... I'm getting that you want, like, something with sustenance. Like, you want a relationship that is going to grow the fruit. You want to plant those seeds, and you want to make sure that you get this return on investment right now. And you might not be open. I sense this card. I was going to say something in the beginning. I always got to remember to do that because it's cool. You may not open up to this person. Your spidey sense might kick in because you're the big boss daddy. I'm a big boss daddy. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe there was somebody in your past, or you thought that you were going to get married to. Oh, we're going to wait. We're just going to hold off on that. This is your energy. You're coming up as stable foundation for yourself. You are coming up as the go-getter, the initiator, the boss, or your dad, or you want to be a dad or something like that. But this is also, or you have like Aries placements, like maybe Aries rising or Aries moon. This person though, your spidey sense, I'm picking up on like moon energy where you may not be interested in this person who could be offering you love, or you're offering them love. All right, tell us more. Because of something that happened in the past in regards to a relationship that you thought was going to be your person, your marriage. Things are changing now. Things are changing. All right. Thank you. Tell us more about this person. I just want to know about this person. Why are you going to deny it? You don't think it's worth the investment? I just smelled vanilla cake, like an easy bake oven or something like that. Give me the this person, please. Give me the energy of this person in Sagittarius's life, please. The energy of this person in Sagittarius's life. Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups, with the Five of Cups on the bottom. They could have a very think before they act energy, which causes them a lot of distress. They think that it brings them happiness. They think that it brings them love, but there's some kind of disconnect between their actions and how they feel, or there's a disconnect between what they want to go after. It's like an immature energy. This is like somebody who doesn't really have much experience in regards to life. They could be a lot younger than you. This person could be a lot younger than you. They could act on impulses. They could act on thoughts. They could act fast. They could go in and they could do things without thinking about them, and then the consequences are constant. This is like a constant energy of, why did I do that? Why did I do this? Why did this happen? And every time I do this, about, kind of a thing. And it brings them, and it's in regards to what they think is going to make them happy. They think it's going to make them happy, and they think that it's going to bring them love, but really it doesn't. It brings them sadness. It brings them regret. It makes them wrapped up all by themselves. They don't know how they got there. They don't know why they keep experiencing life this way, but it's right here. It's like, you did this to yourself. And that's why you're like, I don't know if I want to date you. I don't know if I want to accept that cup of love, and I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because you had somebody. You had somebody that you thought was going to. And it's like, if you're not even close to this other person, I'm not. And the universe is like, you're right. You already know. You already know this isn't harmonious. You know this person is a child. Or acts like a child. Doesn't have to be a child. They could just be a child. Act like a child. You know what I mean? But let's find, what's this Wheel of Fortune? What's this? Oh, it's a karmic. Ooh, karmic relationship. Uh-oh. Tell us more, please. I'm sorry. Ooh, tell us more about this karmic, please. This person. Tell us about this person, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. You probably will do it to each other. They're going to stab you and you're going to stab them back. This person is a stabber. Be ready for some battle wounds. Be ready for some scars. Be ready for people to say things that they don't mean. This person is going to stab you in the back. But if this is a karmic relationship, there is somebody who owes the other person a debt. You either owe them a debt or they owe you a debt. And once that debt is fulfilled, then this relationship will be over. But in the meantime, you're going to have to figure out what it is that whatever this debt needs to be paid, what this debt is and how to repay it. It needs to be figured out. It's probably something small, like, I don't even know. I can tell you about a karmic cousin that I had that I found out was a karmic cousin. If you want me to find out if this is a karmic relationship, send me a message on my website. If you know their birthday and if you know your birthday, I can figure it out for you. But okay, it's just a debt. It's just a debt that needs to be repaid. Okay, Sagittarius? All right. I believe those were the messages. Until we meet again, take care. All right. Who are we on to next? Capricorn. Dun, dun, dun. How we doing, Capricorn? How are we doing? Should we stay here? Should we give this? Yeah, give me Capricorn. Oh, okay. Let's go. Thank you. Let's go over here for Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Capricorn, please. Capricorn, please. Yeah. Capricorn. One more. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Current energy for Capricorn, please. Current energy for Capricorn. Okay. Sorry. Current energy for Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Come on, Capricorn. Give me the current energy, please. Everything is changing, or has changed. This is an energy of already has happened. I don't think you believe that you could pull yourself out of the rubble. You don't believe that the wheel is turning for you. You don't believe that you could pull yourself out of this situation because it was rough. This was a rough transition. This was not something that was taken lightly. This is like crying for days and days and days and days and days and not seeing any kind of relief for a long time. This is in regards to a financial situation, or in regards to your business or home-based business that you might have, or something that you're trying to create, or you're working 2 jobs, or you've got a lot of things that you're trying to bring into your reality, but you are sitting in a place of disbelief, like you think that things are not going to get better because the universe shook you hard, shook you real hard. All right, tell us about the challenge for Capricorn, please. Like, how do we get out of this? How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? It's like a circle. It's like a ruminating circle. Like you're running around going, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? How do I build? How do I do this? How did I get here? How did this even happen? Everything is different now. My whole life is different now. Everything is changed. You're not mourning. You're not looking at things and releasing them. You are holding on to them and you're tying yourself up in a mental prison. This is it's time to grieve energy. It's time to grieve. It's time to look at the pain. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive the past. It's time to look at things and forgive them and set them free. It's like, let's look at this. You don't want to carry a bunch of karma into the next life by holding on to resentment or holding on to relationships that needed to be set free. Energetic relationships. It's like setting the past free and getting out of the mental maze. You don't want to carry a poverty mindset into the next life. Let's heal that now. Let's grieve that now. Let's grieve who we used to be or who we used to take care of. Maybe you're not taking care of somebody anymore and you're taking care of yourself. Maybe you're not into the foo-foo, fluffy esoterics of spirituality very much. I'm picking up on that you are very analytical or very stubborn in a way. Maybe you have some Aquarius in your chart. Or you're just like straightforward, very cutthroat, very just very non-emotional, I guess. You're driving the car too fast. Driving the car too fast because you're afraid to look at the past. You're driving the car too fast because of fear of the past. Or you don't believe that looking at situations is going to change the future. You've never been taught that meditation is a healing tool, or you've never been taught that looking at things, like you hold on to things and you push them away, and we don't look at those things. We don't look at those emotions. We don't look at those feelings. We don't look at them. We know that they're there. We know that we've experienced those things, and those things have made us who we are. But this is like, let's move on from that old life. Let's mourn our old life. Let's mourn our old relationships. Let's mourn the person that you used to be. Instead of just driving really fast out of fear about looking at the past. I don't want to see us together anymore. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at what used to make me happy. This doesn't even have to be like negative things. This is like afraid to look at what used to bring you joy. this person may have used to bring you joy. And now you just take care of yourself. Tell me more, please. They're telling me I already told you. I already told you what needed to be said. All right. You are experiencing loss and need to grieve. And sometimes grieving looks different for everybody. I sit with it. I sit with it and sit with it and sit with it and sit with it and sit with it. And give. You can give offerings, create a ritual, create a mantle, create, if you've lost, even if you haven't lost actually somebody in the physical, like you can grieve who you used to be. You can grieve an old you. You can grieve a car that you no longer have. You can grieve an animal that you no longer have. It doesn't have to be a person. It's energetic. It's an energetic offering. Dried flowers, tobacco, coffee beans, chocolate, the finer things that they don't have on the other side. And replant your future. Let go. Not forget. This isn't, I'm never going to remember again. But grieve the loss and replant. Okay. Capricorn. You got this. All right. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to look at emotions. It's better that you do. Let that movie play. Let that movie play and 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 look at it and look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Good times, bad times, hard times, all the times. Everything that you can remember. Everything. I promise it won't hurt so much. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it's not going to hurt so much if you look at it in meditation. I've done it. That's why I know. Okay. Who's next? Nope. Aquarius. Aquarius. How we doing, Aquarius? Aquarinati. Aquarius, welcome. We've made it. Made it to Aquarius. Let's go. Give me Aquarius, please. Their current energy. Current energy for Aquarius. Decisions. Ooh, we've got a lot of Five of Swords coming out today. Maybe there's a lot of fighting going on in regards to a relationship, or somebody like broke up with you and you were giving them all the love, you were giving them all the attention, and you became single. You got to the point where you're single now. You are not dating them anymore. And they want to like come back into your life and date you again. This is like somebody who broke up with you and now they want you back. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of words that were said out of despite, out of I'm just going to say this to piss you off kind of energy. And then you broke up. And then you went in and you did the healing work. Right? You did the healing work. You looked at this relationship. You looked at what happened. This was somebody that you really cared about, or that you wanted to give the love to, that you really like wanted. And now it's like you're single. You're able to take care of yourself. You're doing just fine. And they like want to come back in and make you an offer, or like want to be like, they're like offering you something. Let's see. You have a different perspective on this. You're like, I don't really know if this is something that I'm interested in. Anymore. Tell us more about this person. This is you. This is you went in. This was your relationship. This is you looking at it, looking at the scary parts of the relationship that you didn't really want to look at, and they're like, I want to come back in, and you're indecisive about, should I be single? Should I be with you? I see this from a higher vantage point now. This was like the relationship. Tell us about this, please. There could have been a lot of partying. This could have been you were paying for their party. You were paying for their celebrations. You were paying for them to go out and be sneaky, or you took care of this person, like in regards to finances. And now you're sitting pretty, taking care of yourself, taking care of your money, your own money. And I don't think that going back to this person would be beneficial to you at all. Even in regards to the lessons that need to be learned, I believe that all of the lessons were learned. Like, if you take the whole financial agreement out of this, like, it wouldn't be wise of you, because there would be nothing more for you to learn. And that's probably the reason why this relationship came to an end, because there was nothing more to learn. You're like, I didn't want to look at it. I don't know, scary. Look at revisiting the past. Oh my goodness. But you did it. And now you see this person from a different angle. This snarky energy. I'm not getting the cheating. I'm not getting that. But I am definitely getting like nagging. It's a nagging energy. You didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't take out the trash, and yeah, this person was probably very egotistical. This person was demanding. They expected things to be a certain way. They probably had a lot of people following them around. They needed the attention from a lot of people. This is an energy of praise me, look at me, look at me. It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me. They didn't even know who they were. I'm picking up on Leo energy now. This was probably a Leo. I mean, no wonder it didn't work. That's your detriment. This person didn't know what they wanted, where they want to go in life. This person is confused, and that's why the universe probably ripped the floor out, ripped the foundation out, tore this thing to pieces, tore this thing to the ground. Tell us more about that, please. What happened? I mean, why would you even consider? Let's find out that. Why are you considering? You're considering going back to this person. You're considering giving your love back to this person. Maybe they got a job. Maybe they got a job as a boss. Maybe they could have gotten, that's so silly, a raise, a promotion. They could be taking care of themselves now. This is something that you probably just found out about, and you're considering it. You're like, you're very in tuned. You're very in tuned to your inner world. You're very in tuned to looking at the mind. You are somebody who is very in tuned, probably to moon energy and your own subconscious, or why you're thinking the way you do, or why people think the way they do. Consciousness in general, you're like very, very, very in tune. You don't want, maybe you have like a Scorpio moon. Pick up like a Scorpio moon with like you're a Scorpio in a way, or like Scorpio rising or something. You don't want to keep giving your love to somebody who is going to hurt your feelings. If you are in tuned, even if you're not a Scorpio moon or any kind of water sign in regards to your emotions, like even if you're not, like, you don't want to be I'm not going to say it. You don't want to be hurt. Since I know you're Aquarius, I was going to say, you don't want to be with a Leo. Maybe you do. It's okay. The sun sign is only one aspect of a birth chart. Ace of Cups. What? I don't know. You might give this another shot. This is probably somebody that you really are waiting for to come back. You want to work on this. You want to stand up for this. Oh, you want a family with this person. Oh, no. Sorry, I don't mean to say oh, no. Like I said before, you're weighing the options here. Both sides look just fine to you. You're not too sure what to do. So you're trying to tap into your inner high priestess, your inner emotions. You're trying to figure out and see this differently. How am I going to see this person differently? They're coming back. They came back into my energy. Maybe it's a new cycle. I was picking up on like you've learned everything. Everything's been completed, but this could be a restart energy. Not traditionally that card, but it could be, because you've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Seven of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Let's see if I can fan these out enough for you to see them all. Ace of Cups. You're finding new love for this. You're finding a new cup of love for this person. You want to fight for this. You don't care anymore about the obstacles. You don't care about the challenges. You're gonna face them. You're gonna work on this. You're gonna build this. You want to build this relationship with this person because you see them as your family. You want to make a family with them. You want to make babies with them. Well, then you have to be prepared to give this person praise. You have to be prepared to give this person attention and the warmth that they require. You have to be the fuel for their fire. You have to be, and I know they should be able to fuel their own fire, but remember, Aquarius is opposite from Leo, and so you are good at tending your own fire. They require attention and validation, and subconsciously it's not something that they can turn off. They want to be the star of the show. They want to be up on the stage. It's not even so much like a everyday, like at home validation. They want the big validation, the big praise. And you have to be ready for that. Big and small. And if you're not, then that's something that you're going to have to live without them. Because they'll go find it somewhere else. It's the truth. All right. Pisces. 2 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Pisces. I love me Pisces. I love me Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Which deck? Which deck are we going to use? Can you envision the deck that I'm going to use? Which color? Use your intuition. I'm holding it in my hand. I'm telling you right now. Did you guess it? If you did, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I was like blue in my mind. In the mind. All right, Pisces. Let's go. Pisces, please. Pisces. Give me Pisces, please. Current energy for Pisces. Ooh, make that money. Actually, it might not be money yet. You are trying to make the money. You're trying to build your skills. You're trying to advance in your career. You're trying to build it. You're going. You're creating. You're not trying. You are actively taking charge. You are actively aligning your heart and your mind to what it is that you want in this reality. How am I going to manifest the life that I desire? How am I going to get to my 10 of Pentacles? How like doing it, action. Let's go. This is what I want. This is what I'm taking action on it. 3 of Swords on the bottom. You could be dealing with heartbreak. Tell us about this relationship, please. Yeah, you're dealing with heartbreak. 5 of Swords again. Holy mo! Oh my goodness. Pisces. Yeah, I would stay invested in work. Somebody is coming in to break your heart into pieces. That's what somebody did with your heart. Oh, sorry, Pisces. Lie, cheat, steal, in it for themselves. Said things to you because they just were being a little... Everything was perfect, then it wasn't. Or now it's not. Everything was good and now it's not. Everything was solid. I had a solid foundation and now it's not. And now I have to grieve the pain of a relationship, of a loss of a relationship. Somebody that I just wanted to give my love to. I was just ready to keep giving my love to this person and giving my love to this person. And the universe was like, nope. That's it. That's done. That's done. It's over. I don't know. Time to go. Time to go. Bye-bye. Time to walk away. Time to leave this where it needs to stay. It's no longer serving your highest good anymore. You got this, all right? Keep your head up. Keep your chin up. If somebody did some awful things to you, just know that things will eventually... It's over. I was going to say, just know it'll get better. It always gets better. But here's your confirmation. Somebody's stabbing you in the back 10 times. Maybe a Scorpio. Stabbed you in the back. And stabbed you in the back. And stabbed you in the back. Made you cry. Said some awful things to you just to piss you off. You found out that they were lying and cheating and stealing and doing awful things behind your back. And the universe just tore it down. The universe said, we're not putting up with this anymore. Now things have to change. It's time to go. You need to walk away from this person. I don't really care how much love that you still have for this person. It's over. It's over. Don't lose the faith, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pisces. Don't lose the faith. Things are changing. It's over. It can't get any worse. All right? This is your divine pouring the rejuvenating juice back all over your body. This is you sitting in a bathtub and singing your favorite song and coming back to life. Not crying anymore. Healing, doing the work. Feeling like a goddess again. Feeling like you can handle life again. That things are going to get easier. That things are going to get better. This is just the divine, the cosmic seed. This is like your faith is being restored again. Your faith is being carried to a new territory. Your everything. You got the Wheel of Fortune too. You went through the muck and now it's time to come out on the other side. You're making your way to the other side. Pisces. Ouch. No wonder you're so wrapped up in work. You're distracting yourself. You're distracting yourself from this person, right? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean gross. They're probably not gross. They're probably gorgeous. It is a bootyful. Oh. No, tell me more. Tell us more, please. Well, let's separate this, because this is beautiful. The divine is going to replenish you, heal you. You know, the star comes after the tower. So you can have faith and hope again. You be restored. Because you are the love. You are the giver of the love. You hold the love. We're going to put that on top of everything that you do. Put the love on top of everything that you do. Yeah, this is a move towards work. Move towards work energy. Illuminate the dark. Maybe you have some kind of passion or desire or business in regards to metaphysical, or maybe you're a psychic, or you do things with energy. I think this is something that you should move towards in a business aspect. If you haven't already, there is a energy here of you tapping into the realms of the moon and crystals, but in like a business aspect, like you're a healer, moving towards that, moving towards it, moving towards the moon energy. Reflected light, the subconscious. Transformation energy, maybe alchemy, or learning about alchemy. Anything more for Pisces, please? I didn't even see it. It flipped and it was like, nah, I'm out. I'm out of here. Anything more for Pisces, please? Sacred Feminine, Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the Four of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. Tell me what this is, please. You're a guide, you're a teacher, you are a healer. You are moving into the realm of the metaphysical. You're like graduated. This was never supposed to last, because through suffering comes awakening. And now you're able to teach what you've learned. You're going to be able to teach what you have experienced in regards to maybe it's like a well, you're like a therapist, or like a I don't know, you like teach people about relationships, and you've like passed some kind of lesson. But it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to like work a regular job at the same time as work this practice. You're going to be balancing and managing and taking care of business at the same time. But you made it through. You passed. You completed. You are coming home to incorporate, to establish, to learn, to teach. All right. I believe those are the messages. Until we meet again, take care.